I'm Luke Summerhays, and I love Pachirisu. When I revisited the UK recently, I saw a lot of squirrels. In parks and gardens, on most of the trees, or traversing the telephone cables even better than Mario can. Back when I lived in the UK, I guess I was just accustomed to the little guys, and I only noticed them if, like in London's Hyde Park, they came right up to me and ate McDonald's out of my hand. In Japan, though, squirrels are something you only see at the zoo. Being a little exotic, and also incredibly cute, they're a popular animal. This leads to some difficulties, though, because of the fact that squirrel is actually a really hard word for Japanese people to say. It's got lots of consonants very close together, which you just don't get in the Japanese language. Pachirisu is a cute little white and blue electric type squirrel, with the big fluffy tail and the energetic attitude. Squirrels in real life are best known for scurrying around in trees and for storing nuts for winter. Pachirisu also scurries in trees, and along with nuts, it stores electrical power. Pokemon Diamond tells us, "It makes fireballs that crackle with static electricity. It stores them with berries in tree holes." And Pokemon Pearl tells us, "It makes electricity with pouches in its cheeks, and shoots charges from its tail. It lives atop trees." And Pokemon Platinum tells us, "A pair may be seen rubbing their cheek pouches together in an effort to share stored electricity." Which is just an adorable image, because Pachirisu is an adorable Pokemon. In the anime it belonged to Dawn, and got a lot of screen time basically just being cute. The name Pachirisu, which is the same in Japanese and English, combines pachi pachi, the Japanese onomatopoeia for electricity crackling, and risu, the Japanese name for a squirrel. Even I can't say the word squirrel. This uses similar naming conventions to Pikachu, whose name also comes from Japanese onomatopoeia. I've talked before, with Plusle and Minun in the 3rd generation, with Morpeko in the 8th, and to a lesser extent Marrow in the 2nd, about the grand tradition of the Pikachu clone. Each new Pokemon generation introduces its own little electric rodent, with pouches in its cheek for storing power. And in Sinnoh, that was Pachirisu. The Pokédex even acknowledges the relationship. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver it says, "It's one of the kinds of Pokemon with electric cheek pouches. It shoots charges from its tail." And Legends Arceus is even more explicit, telling us, "A species related to the Pikachu line. Though Pachirisu is a calm Pokemon, it still presents a danger should one touch its electrified tail or cheeks." Pachirisu is a popular monster. It's fairly well liked by #1 superfan Andrew Rice. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Does Andy Remember Gen 4 Pokemon?
And does he have any thoughts about them if he does?
Pachirisu.
Oh, I know Pachirisu. That is a white and blue Pokemon that's kind of a cute squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it evolves, but I don't know what into.
Oh, it doesn't.
But... Oh, okay. I thought there was another one that looks like it, but has its wings spread.
Right, that's the thing. There's just another Pikachu clone every generation, and none of them evolve.
Oh, right, okay, I see. What's the flying squirrel one then?
Emolga, I think.
Oh, that's nothing to do with Pachirisu then.
No, it's just the Gen 5 one.
Mm.
Pachirisu is the Gen 4 one.
I mean, I like squirrels, if that helps.
Yeah, you were into Greedent, weren't you?
Yes, the big fat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool Pokemon. I quite like squirrels. It's weird. It was good when I was in Canada because there's squirrels absolutely everywhere, and I kept pointing at squirrels everywhere I walked, and I was like, squirrel.
I felt like that in the UK.
Really?
Yeah, because you very rarely see squirrels in Japan.
I did see 2 squirrels running around yesterday, and it was sort of Northlandish Angel. Yeah, it was good. They were chasing each other.
Also, friend of the show Mikey from Pokemon Crossroads got in touch with this to say. "Did you say Pachirisu? I love Pachirisu. When I was playing Pokemon Pearl back in my freshman year of college, I started my adventure in Sinnoh. Like many people, I did start with Shinx, but when I hit Valley Windworks, I met Pachirisu. I don't know why, but I just wanted to run Pachirisu on my team over Shinx. Though it found a nice niche by using Super Fang to half a Pokemon's HP, while Discharge was there to finish off the job. Meanwhile, having some decent defense to take hits. But what isn't to love about Pachirisu? It has funny gifs thanks to being in the anime. My favourite one is Pachirisu chasing their tail. I'm happy for Pachirisu, as it has found some popularity thanks to it being used on a World Championship team. Amazing that a little squirrel has come so far. Mikey wasn't joking at the end there, by the way. Pachirisu genuinely was on the World Championship winning team of Sajin Park at Pokemon Worlds 2014. It was immediately memed to the extreme, with official merchandise from the Pokemon Company, and even special tournaments and parades in Korea. Pachirisu became the poster child for that idea of using our favourite cute Pokemon instead of the traditionally strong ones like the games always tell us to do. Which isn't quite true. Pachirisu was actually a tactical choice, using the move Follow Me to draw attacks away from teammates, while also paralysing and weakening opponents. It was a trick, a one-time trick, but boy did it work. Pachirisu may not have been chosen for its cuteness, but it is cute, and nonetheless remains a working-class hero of a Pokemon, representing one of the core values of the series. Music for Luke Loves Pokemon is by Jonathan Cromie. Artwork for the show is by Katie Groves. Writing, producing, and editing is all by me, Luke Summerhays, and funding is provided by you lovely listeners at patreon.com/podcastiopodcastias. I love it when you guys get in touch. Hit me up on Twitter or Facebook at LukeLovesPKMN and let me know your thoughts about our next monsters, Weasel and Cherubi, or share your love for any Pokemon. Scarlet and Violet are with us, so starting Sunday, or maybe next week, look forward to bonus episodes about the Pokemon of the Paldea region. Also, join me Friday and Saturday nights from 8 PM UK time at twitch.tv/LukeLovesPKMN for my streams. And even if you don't feel like doing any of that, thank you so much just for listening. I love Pachirisu. And remember, I love you too.